What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Trench Grenade channel. I'm your host, the average carry handle enjoyer that your mom said that we have at home. Thanks for watching. Today we're going to be comparing the carry handle gang versus the ACOG. We'll be using two different weapons. It'll be a 16-inch barrel Daniel Defense with an ACOG TA31 and this retro build from Palmetto State Armory 12.7-inch barrel at 100 meters. We'll shoot 10-round groups on this C-zone target and see which sighting system is grouping better, the carry handle gang or the ACOG. Guys, if you enjoy the content, hit the like button. Make sure you're actually subscribed. Only 46% of you are actually subscribed to the channel. Palmetto State Armory is a sponsor of the channel. If you want something like this retro build, check out Palmetto State. There'll be a link down below. Last but not least, the Patreon. Guys, it's $5 a month and it gets you access to the Discord server where you can find buddies to train with and to game with. Only $5 a month, guys. If you enjoy the channel, consider becoming a member of the Patreon, and it gets you access to the Discord server. You can find buddies to train with, game with, stay up late, and talk about all your favorite retro builds. We are on the range today, guys. I did forget the microphone, so bear with any gunfire you hear in the background. All right, we're gonna go back to 100 meters. We're gonna shoot the carry handle 10 rounds on this C-zone target, and then we're gonna shoot the ACOG. We're gonna direct to compare if the carry handle is actually just as good as the ACOG. Keep in mind, just because you have magnification doesn't make you a better shooter. It just makes it easier for you to be able to see. Okay, guys? All right, guys, first 10 round group with the 12.7. Let's go check it out, guys. Downrange, let's check out the first 10 round group with the carry handle 12.7. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a flyer way high. Okay, so generally all of them within a 4 to 5 MOA. We're gonna shoot that same group again, just kind of memorize group number 1 with the 12.7 carry handle. Okay, we're gonna paint it up, we're gonna go back, and we're gonna reshoot. Guys, go ahead and post down below if you think the ACOG is gonna be better or worse than the carry handle. I'm guessing they're gonna be exactly the same, because at 100 meters, it's not really much of a magnification issue as much as it is just the fundamentals of marksmanship. Guys, if you're enjoying the content, reminder, Instagram channel, it'll be down below. Patreon, $5 a month, check it out. Whatever else I said in the beginning, PSA, get yourself a high-speed freaking retro build. We're gonna shoot the second 10-round group with the retro. Stand by. Group number 2 with the freaking carry handle gang. Group 10, second 10-round group with carry handle. All right, guys, let's go check it out. We just got back down range. Second group with carry handle gang. Let's check it out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, keep in mind, guys, this is not going to be, bench press shooting. I'm just going to go back, get in the prone, and wrap out a 10-round group every time we get back there. It's not going to be any of this doctored up. So if it's a bad group like this one is, we're just going to keep it. Okay, so memorize what this looks like. Group number 2 with carry handle gang. I'm gonna paint it up and go back for group number 3. We're painted up, heading back. I gotta say, there is something very, I guess, barbaric or primal about shooting a carry handle just on steel. There's something about knowing with iron sights that, yeah, it's not the most high speed sighting system, but it just gets the job done. I don't know. So for all you guys that love your carry handles, that aren't so into the ACOG or whatever, much respect. Okay, it is pretty fun to get out here and just ring steel with a freaking carry handle. All right, guys, third 10-round group. Guys, are you enjoying this content? Remember, make sure you're actually subscribed to the channel. check out the freaking Patreon and the Instagram. All right, third 10-round group with carry handle gang. It's important to make sure your sighting system is straight up and down. Make sure that front sight post is straight up and down before you engage every time, or it'll impact your point of impact. That is 5. Keep count for me. All right, that's 5, I believe. Give it a couple extra just for good measure. All right, let's go check it out. Third group with carry handle gang. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 of them are stacked on top of each other there. Okay, that's a pretty good group. I'm gonna call that within the capabilities or within the limitations of the gun. The gun is about a 3 to 4 MOA on a good day, okay? For most of these ARs. Okay, I'm gonna paint it up. We're gonna go back, we'll shoot one more group, memorize what these carry handle ones look like, and then we're gonna shoot some freaking ACOG. Guys, what I was saying on that last group is you gotta make sure your front sight is actually up and down, okay, or perfectly vertical, or your rounds will impact off. Your point of impact will be off. So general rule of thumb, if you're canted or canted firing, whatever direction the magazine is, you need to hold low on that side. So if I'm canting the rifle to the right, if the magazine's on the bottom, I need to hold on that part, okay, because it's gonna impact your point, it's gonna impact your point of impact, if that makes sense. If you have questions about canted firing, ask down below. Last group with the carry handle, and then we're moving on to ACOG. I'm not gonna lie, when we started this video, I wanted to convince you guys that iron sights were trash, but honestly, we'll put one more for dramatic effect. It's pretty fun to just come out here and blast with iron sights. Last group with the carry handle gang. I don't know, guys. Post down below if you think the ACOG is gonna outmatch the freaking carry handle. Boom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Couple double stack there, but we did fire one extra round. All right, guys, ACOG time. All right, guys, TA-31 ACOG using the 100-meter point of aim. Here we go. Okay, guys, so the purpose of today's video is going to be to compare iron sights to this TA-31 ACOG, okay, from Trijicon. It's just your standard TA-31, 4 times magnification, okay, green chevron reticle. And we've encountered an issue, and before everyone goes down, yes, the bottom screws are tight, okay, and yes, the mount was tight to the Picatinny, so neither of that is an issue. The reticle itself was tightened down, hand tight, as Trijicon says you're supposed to do, so hand tight onto the actual Picatinny on the Daniel Defense rifle. The issue we're having is, one, the right and left adjustment, okay, see how you're supposed to be able to, I'll show you. You're supposed to be able to at least see the adjustment, okay, that is completely gone from this reticle, and it will, maxing it out with all the way right, what it's doing as I watch through the reticle, it'll fire the round, but then it'll readjust and it's looking way left, if that makes sense. So like before you fire the round, it'll be lined up with the target, and right as you fire the round, it'll boom, move your point of aim way to the left. I've tried the Gerber technique that we've used in the Army where you make your adjustment and tap it lightly with the Gerber. I've tried that with a magazine, you know, just give it a couple light taps to see if it's actually setting in the adjustment, and it is not adjusting, guys. It is not moving like it's supposed to be. I've used these optics for about 11 years, okay? Had basically no issues. Seeing about 200, you know, or more in every unit I've been in for the past 11 years at any given unit, and I've had no issues. But as you can see, something is wrong with this windage adjustment. It will not actually move the reticle when you're using it, and now actually it won't move at all. It's like stuck to the far right setting. So I'm going to stop messing with it. I'm going to send it back. I'm going to get a hold right after I publish this video. I'm going to get a hold of T-Rex Arms. It's where I got this one from. I don't think they did anything to it or whatever. I just think they happen to have a bad one on hand. Their customer service is typically pretty good. So I'm going to hit up T-Rex Arms, let them know that this ACOG is jacked up, and go from there, because this thing has only had like 500 rounds on it. It should not be having any issues like this, and it's the first time I've ever seen any Trijicon product, especially one that I bought personally, have this type of issue. So what we're going to do to finish out the video, I'm going to go out and shoot about 20 more rounds with the iron sight 12.7. It's super, you know, kind of shitty because I'm not able to actually compare the iron sights to the ACOG grouping size like we wanted to do today. But yeah, make sure you're actually testing your ACOG, guys, because I don't know what's going on with mine, but this thing, like I said, the two base screws are tight. It was actually tight to the rail, but every time you fire a couple rounds, and you can see it shift back. And I'm maxed out on my right adjustment. I don't want to mess with it anymore, but now it's like completely stuck on that right side adjustment. I don't see anything wrong with it at all, other than that it's missing the left and right adjustment label. Okay, guys, that's enough talking to you about the ACOG. Just make sure you actually test your optics. We're gonna go outside before the sun goes completely down and before they kick me out of here, and shoot a few more rounds with the carry handle. You know what's funny, guys, is today technically a retro build PSA iron sight literally outperformed an ACOG on a Daniel Defense. Was not my intention, but that's just what happened, unfortunately. Obviously the rifle, the Daniel Defense, is perfectly fine. It's just the optic, but still. It's kind of the, it's a good lesson. It's why we should actually train with what we got, guys. You know, we harp on it all the time to tell guys to actually train with their stuff, and today I learned the lesson, my own lesson, you know. Our peak side up. I can't see with the sun going down. lesson from the video is going to be, make sure you actually train with whatever optic you choose to use, okay? If that's something like this very hot, freaking blim, or not blim, but retro carry handle, make sure you're actually training with it, okay? Guys, thanks for being here. Reminder to actually subscribe. Make sure you go out and actually test your optics, okay? Don't just trust it because it's got Trijicon stamped on the side. Make sure, regardless of what you're using, you actually get out and train. I'm going to send that ACOG back to T-Rex Arms and see what the issue is with it. It looks like in the meantime, I'm going to be shooting a whole lot of carry handle gang. Thanks for being here, guys, and until next time, it's going to be Trench Grenade, your average, very hot carry handle enjoyer, signing out. Cheers.